So let's start the classwork, as we said, Unit 5. Okay, so choose the correct answer to complete the sentence. As we said before, we have to read the whole sentence before we answer. So Catherine the Great was empress, sculptor, surgeon of Russia, and all her people loved her. So it's gonna be sculptor? No, sculptor is the one who does the sculpture. Surgeon is a doctor, okay, who perform operations. So empress, which means rule. Okay, so number 1 is empress. Number 2, if you want to be a naturalist, politician, physicist, you will need to learn how to convince people with your opinion. So we said one of the most important character to be in a politician, that he can convince people, right? And he can communicate with others. So number 2 is politician. Number 3, he was a pianist, so he plays on the piano. So let us think what words that is related to the piano. And a sculptor, surgeon, composer, although he never published any of his work. So it's going to be composer. Excellent. Okay. A powerful mass, unusual, of garbage continued to pile up outside of the smelly dumpster. So, a mass, a huge, large amount. Okay. I'm amazed that you could such amazing musical pieces. So, musical pieces, something related to music. Compose. Okay. The engineer designed, ruled, composed the building to be a mall. So engineer, what is related to an engineer? Compose, for example, compose or ruled. Of course, design, to make drawings and plans. A naturalist, politician, journalist was walking a trail to determine if there are any new birds in the area. So the one who study animals and plants, we said, is the naturalist. Excellent. Jane Austen is one of the most famous. I have to complete till the end of the sentence so I could know who is Jane Austen. Okay, journalists, authors, sculptors. Her books are known worldwide. So books, so she's a writer, so she is one of the authors. Okay, number 9. The nurse was hurt because she didn't pay attention to the sculptures, sculptures, sculptor on the table. That's a really tricky one. So sculpture is the piece of design that the sculptor does, but the scalpel is the thing that they use, and it's a knife, okay, to cut a piece of in the body, for example. You're such a mass, inexpensive, powerful girl to play the match while you're injured. So she is tough one. She's a strong one, so she is powerful. Okay. So write the antonym of each word then use in a sentence. So antonym, we said, is the opposite of the word. Okay. So inexpensive will be expensive. Less is very. Okay. The dress is very expensive. Well known, it's gonna be unknown. So this is okay. Unusual, usual. He has character. Beak. Okay, so these are the antonym, and of course you can write any sentence that you want. Okay, let's see the homework. Complete the following sentence with the correct word. So as we said, we have to read the words in the box first. Invented, well-known, entrepreneur, rules, surgeon, wages, sculptor, sculptures, archaeologist. Okay, Bill is and we have Anne, who built a massive company through hard work and perseverance. So hard work and a company. So he started his new work, his new business. That's gonna be entrepreneur. Okay, Dr. Matthew. Dr. Matthew is A because he is medically qualified to operate on the human body. So operate on the human body, and doctor, so he is a surgeon. Excellent, so he is a surgeon. Okay, in early 19, Anne found dinosaur bones in China. So the one who cares about all studies, all people and studies, archaeologist. Excellent. Archaeologist. Mr. Jefferson is a businessman. Everybody knows him and admires his hard work. So knows him. So it's gonna be well known. Everyone know him. Okay, the last one, Thomson Edison is the one who the telephone. Of course, it's not going. We need here, of course, a verb. Of course, it's not rule. For example, we have rule and invented, so it's gonna be invented. We create. So here we wrote the sentence. Okay. Of course, you can write any sentence that you want. Okay, and here we completed. So Bill is an entrepreneur who built a massive company through the hard work and perseverance. As we said, that entrepreneur is the one who started the new job. Okay, Dr. Matthew is a surgeon because he is medically qualified to operate on human bodies, so surgeon. Okay. In the early 90s, Anne found dinosaur bones in China. Of course, it's going to be archaeologist because we are going to study something about the past. Mr. Jefferson is a businessman. Everyone knows him and admires his hard work. So knows him, which means he is a well-known person. Thomson Edison is one who the telephone, so he created. So it's going to be invented. Rudin is the who carved his famous sculpture from marble instead of wood or stone. So sculptor is the one who carved things and do sculptures. The workers have to leave their jobs because they didn't receive their wages. Of course, you work to earn money. Dan is one who the company, everyone respect him and follow his leads, which means that he is the one in charge. Okay, across the odd word, we have compose, rule, author, and design. So I think all of them compose, rule, and designs verbs. So author is noun. Math, naturalist, physicist, and empress. So all of these are nouns, but math, it's an adjective. Okay. Powerful, inexpensive, invent, mass. All of them are adjective, except invent, it's a verb. Cowboy, politician, surgeon, and rule. So all of them are noun, except rule, it's a verb. And that's it, I think. And thank you so much.